So, good evening, everyone. This is Gregor. Welcome to the stream. It's cool enough, cold enough, or like not warm enough to be able to actually wear this without having a heat stroke in the process. So yeah, maybe it's like 1 year because they do like very good noise cancelling, and that's probably not good. But yeah, stream tonight. I didn't do one yesterday because I was working on a few things. But yeah, we are doing one today, and I am not looking forward to it, to be honest. Or at least I'm not looking forward to the part where I get lost in Bueno, I guess. I don't know. It's like I really wish this game had like a better map, or you know, some way to kind of guess kind of tell where you need to go, like a objective marker or something, because it's so annoying. I have a general idea what I need to do, but not where I need to go to do it. And yeah, this is the reason I've never finished this on the 3DS. Like most of the hardships you kind of like get used to very fast. Like, especially if you've played like an SMT game, you kind of know what to expect most of the times. But, yeah. Oh, God damn it. If you get like a quest that tells you go here and you don't know where that place is, it's like very easy to get lost here. And like it's not even like that pronounced. No, sorry. It's not even like that pronounced here because, you know, it's still like a very small subset of the full map that I have access to. But yeah, it's gonna be fun trying to figure out where the hell Grey is supposed to be. Not like a Where's Waldo but for quests. And yeah, I'm just to like get things started, I'm gonna try and go do the how was the quest called? Like eggs for 100 or something like that? Let me check. No, not up. Quest challenge. Eggs for 100. Yep. So I think what I just need to do here is go to. Let's see. There's like a place I can interact with. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. Despawn. Thank you. There's like a place I can interact with somewhere around here, and there's like a. God damn it. There's like a boss I have to fight. Oof. No. Please don't kill me. I'm like way too young to die. Ish. Way too young-ish to die. See, alright. This is just plain unfair. This is just... God, there goes my entire party. All because they put me into a second, like a two-part combat encounter, and they gave both parts like a initiative over me. Because I don't actually want to go back and what's it called? Go back and heal, because that would just mean going through more of the god-awful minimap. So I'm just gonna use my stash of items, yes, to heal everyone up little by little. Hey, Goshi, hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? Let's see. So I think the nest should be here. There we go. You see a giant's bird nest on the other side of the gap. Wait, no, actually, just like maybe save first. I'm happy that it seems the rain ends today. Nice. I mean, I wish it was raining here. That would have been nice. Less heat, more wet, I guess. More wet. Oh. I'm okay. I'm just like tired as always. I don't know. I should probably go like get like some blood tests done. So hey, Mana, hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? I get to find a rook.
Be careful.
Yeah. Oh. Why is it like doing critical after? Oh god. Yeah, we need eggs, but we also need to not die. That's like the imperative bit here. What was he weak to? Oh, fire! Really? Yeah, I'm dead. Desktop lamp decided to die today. Oh, that sucks. He's mad. Yeah, it's like 2 criticals in a row. I mean, come on. I literally only. I've literally only been streaming this for the last 10 minutes. Why do you have to start me off with this?
Hope you're prepared.
It's like literally the only time Walter decides not to do Agi. Ah, god.
How's this?
He's just like spamming critical wave. Why? Although, if Rook keeps doing
Most
Mazanma,
unlucky for you.
I'm probably just like gonna solo it with Sandman.
Apologies, but I must rest.
Yep. Wow. Ah, okay. Bye-bye. Time to go enjoy the death screen again. I will wait my turn here because I just saved before this, so screw you, game. God damn it. It was like the worst like start ever. It was like load the game, 2 crits in a row. It's like, can you can you not? Please? Like pretty please. SMT being SMT, yeah, I know. You think he's gonna start missing now, I guess? Or, you know, one-shot Jonathan? That also works. I was like, still clear my entire party away. What? Smirk! Yeah, smirk and crit. Like, ah! I was like, okay, game, take a chill pill. Oh, Jonathan doing like 16 damage and being like, I'm contributing. Yeah, I don't know how much health this guy has. Okay, now he's doing 26. Wow. Yeah, we did. Here's an idea. Maybe I should go level up a bit before trying this side quest. Although it should be within my level range.
Are you mad? This will only increase.
Also, may I just like say how much I like it that the way they wrote this kind of, you know, retry but you pay price thing is death is too overworked, so he doesn't want to process your death. So he just like accepts bribes to revive you instead. I mean, if you're gonna try and like, you know, make excuses for that, that's more or less as good a way as any. Okay, maybe I need more levels. It's like make a hooligan, which is weak to Zan, so probably not. Have anything that's like resistant to it? No. Looks like everything at this level is weak to Zan. Okay, we're not fusing our way out of this, unfortunately. I mean, I could make a Fortuna if I had some more money. Great. Come on. I guess I can give it one more try, and if he ends up like wiping the floor with us again, as easily as he did just now, I'm just like gonna go away and come back later. Oh wait, he didn't get like a free turn this time. What? Why? Wait, is this actually like a random thing? What? No! Why is this a random thing? Yeah, but why? Like, okay, I mean, I know why it happens, but I don't get like the design logic behind this. I mean, God, like, look at like how much difference it makes that we got like the first turn now. It's like everyone is alive and contributing for now. Ah, Lord. I did not remember the game being this random. Go from like total party wipe on the one side to just like 2-turn win on the other. Yeah, that was... I don't know. Maybe it's like...
That's it.
Does the game use like a seed for like the RNG? Because like when I played this on the 3DS, it definitely didn't feel like this random, right? So, oh, actually, you know, save RNG for the win. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like literally it's like a literal case study into like how RNG can like make or break an experience. I'm suddenly very happy that I saved. Very happy that I saved. Okay, Linan Seed is dead. Oh, yeah, we wipe. We wipe. And he's about trying to heal the Kamazots. Oh no! Yeah, this is... Oh, best save ever. And then it goes and kills you, exactly. This is like a... It's like a good like vertical slice of like how not to do RNG in your games. Do not RNG. This actually reminds me. I used to read like a column in Gama Sutra, which was called oh, what was it called? I think it was called Bad Designer, Not Twinkie, and it was just like basically a list of... Well, it was kind of like an ongoing series, and I think it was reposted from like some guy's blog. But there was like this industry veteran that like kept like there's like a list of stuff that you shouldn't do as a developer. I'm pretty sure there was like one post dedicated to like how to not do randomness in your game. Yeah, I don't remember who was the author though, but it's like definitely like a great read. I'll try and like give it I'll try and like link it up on Discord later on, because like definitely like a very interesting read. And like the actual like the actual good thing is that he's using examples of like actual games that you could go out and play and see for yourself. But yeah, like randomness was one. There was one about power creep, I want to say. Uh-oh. There was like actually quite a few of them. I don't really remember all of them. It's like the kind of like post, I guess. Yeah, it's like a kind of post that I usually enjoy reading very much. As is like, I don't know, did anyone ever see like the there was like another website which I struggle with the names here. I think it was called something about like Evil Overlords to-do list or something like that. And it was like, you know, based on you know, literary tropes about how the big bad is portrayed in those. They were going like, I shall not so and so, and it's like a list of things that you shouldn't really do as an evil overlord, so that you would guarantee your success. So it started with like, I shall not equip my minions with face covering masks. This way, the hero won't be able to shall not pass. Now I don't think it's. I want to Google it now. Let me see. Oh yeah, the website is called Evil Overlord, and it is the top 100 things I do if I ever became an Evil Overlord. I would totally recommend reading this list. There we go. There's actually two parts, because like this one, like he did this as a joke, and it became so popular that he did like a second list of like 100 more things that I would do if I ever became an evil overlord. But yeah, it's like a list from like various tropes from like movies, books, pop culture in general, of how big bads kind of fail because they were doing stupid things. So it's like basically let me just like read one. After I kidnap the beautiful princess, we will be married immediately in a quiet civil ceremony, not a lavish spectacle in 3 weeks' time, during which the final phase of my plan will be carried out. As a user-friendly cartoon. Yeah, I mean, like he gets like a lot of inspiration from like various movies. Like a few of these like points, you can actually like figure out like what movies or books were kind of like inspired by them. Big fan of Iliad. Yeah, I used to read that all the time, but I haven't been really reading webcomics for like a few years now, unfortunately. Also, I just noticed something on my... I just like noticed something on my webcam, and I need to fix it really quickly. The white balance is a bit off. Okay, that should be good. Oh, also, by the way, Ghost Rider, which is a friend of the stream, is currently also streaming. So if you wanna drop by and like say hi as well, he's like a great dude. And he just used webcam for the first time today. He's got a better beard than me, so I'm banning him as soon as he's over here. His beard is fuller and more formed than mine. Therefore, he must be banned. I should be killing these, right? Hey, Marcus. Hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? Oh, miss.
How about this?
Really? Wow. I'm like even missing with the Predas, then that's like a very sad excuse there. I should like try and like recruit one. I don't think I have a Preda. Aw. Never mind. Wait. Helping your friend play Nocturne? Soon it's gonna be to convince your friend to play Nocturne? Yeah. Or, you know, extort them. That also works. I go, threaten to... Wait. Oh, I haven't been up here, have I? Have I? Threaten to expose all of, like, their deep, dark secrets. If they don't keep playing. Wait, what? What did he just say? Hey there, you're a hunter, right? I'm glad to see you here because I'm in the market for some food. Let's see, do you have any expanse meat? Wait, expanse meat. Do I have expanse meat? Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this guy in my last playthrough. Huh. You kind of like live and learn, I guess.
I'm detecting a demon's domain. Do you want to go on?
No. Oh. I do want to kind of figure out like how to move on from here and go to like fight the Pelade. Like I'm almost certain that you have to go to the lake thingy to fight it, but damn. It's like so hard to remember these things. Oh yeah, I need to also turn in the rook egg.
pleasure. What? Yo.
Okay,
That's
one
right.
rook's egg. Deliver. I'm gonna get good XP for this, or probably not. But like 3 luck incense, that's decent. I wish it was like
Just
magic
leave the
incense to be honest, but
If you
you know,
get business, then hurry up and spit it
can't
out.
complain. A buff
money, I
boost,
hope.
like sorry, a stat boost is a stat boost.
That's right. I haven't seen you around here.
Oh wait, were we supposed to talk to this guy?
If you don't mind, tell me where you're from, why you came to Tokyo.
Tell him. Sure.
All right, so in other words, you're trying to get to the Counter Demon Force base, right?
Yeah.
That base is across the river south of here, in Kasumigaseki. But the Ashura Kai has destroyed most of the bridges across Tokyo. Getting across the river won't be so simple.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Hunters Association music.
There is this quest, though, called PLA Extermination. Why not give that one a try?
Really, I had to talk to this guy to get the quest to appear. I was correct though, you have to go to Shinobazu Pond to do it.
This seems like important evidence. I'll make a note of it in the quest.
Wow. So cool.
Counter Demon Force. That's something I haven't heard about in a long time. If you've got business, then hurry up and spit it out. Here's hoping we both see each other alive again.
Yeah. Just like go make some money.
Make sure you bring more maca next time.
Yeah.
Burrows.
So yeah, I even mentioned this last stream, damn it. I mentioned how you have to like talk to seemingly random people at points to get the story to progress. It's like, God freaking damn it, I should be taking my own advice. Like, I remember this. What? SMT things, yeah. This is something that's been coming up on like the chat a whole bunch. It's like, just SMT things. Yeah, I say it's like hashtag SMT things. Maybe we can like get a meme going about this.
Master.
Yeah, strong demon nearby. New emote needed at this point. Something that just like says SMT things. I mean, I kind of feel like the at least like the RNG one kind of, you know, covers that, I guess. You know? Although I guess this particular case isn't so much RNG as it is just like weird design. Like, why do I need to speak to some random dude? Especially since I already have access to the pond, right? Oh, he's not gonna be up here, right? This is just like a chest, I think, which I already got. Yeah. Honestly, though, here's like since we talked about like the Hunter Association music, this is like I don't like the music here, to be honest. It's I don't know. Like I get they're trying to do like the whole horror thing, but what the what? But yeah, I get like they're trying to do the horror, like, well, horror, kind of like oppressive, disempowerment thing, if I'm using that right. But honestly, it's just like very dull after the third or fourth time that it loops. I've been here. What? Why is it? Why is it like doing like the scan circle around me? Is there something that I haven't... Is there something that I haven't examined here? Oh, shit.
Here goes.
Agree with that. Yeah, I mean... I like the music in this game generally. Like, the combat music is really nice, and I also like that it kind of like mellows out until you actively engage with them. So it doesn't, you know, it doesn't ramp up until you decide to, you know, commit and, you know, start fighting. Believe it's on a dock. Oh, you mean the Pelade? Yeah, I know. I think it's like the dock that I just passed, but no, what I'm trying to see here is why on earth it has like the little scan circle around me. The scene after the kill is hilarious. Wait, is that the one with like the still talking head or something? It's been a while since I've played this. Like see, there's like the circle around me, which means there's like a point of interest that I haven't fully scanned. But I just can't see what it is. Like usually this happens if there's like a what's it called, like a billboard or something that I haven't read. Maybe it's like here. It's like somewhere they haven't jumped to. Maybe it was like this jump spot. I was just out of range. Yeah, see, it doesn't show it now. So I guess that was it. Oh, hold on. Will you get like a Joyuan? The other day I rang in some punk who said I was ugly. What do you think? You are ugly. Oh, gotta give me something. Can I poke you? It's like, takes down punts. Can I poke you? No. Oh god, that's the spirit. It's poking time. There's something deeply disconcerting if you consider like those words coming from a baboon which has kiss makeup on him. Yeah, this is like the epitome of drama. This is bathos and pathos at its best. It's like Greek tragedy levels of later Psyche. Of course. Of course. Oh, freaking course. Why wouldn't he just like run off after poking me? Okay, I'm not gonna continue this. Every time. I mean, it's not every time. Like, the stream on Monday, I had like 3, 4 demons that just like joined. Yeah, I know you don't always have to say yes, but like I've had like more fails by trying to cheat them or say no than like the other things. And like at the end of the day, it's like always random, so like whatever, it just doesn't really matter all that much. I mean, yeah, it does matter, but like I have no way to kind of like make an educated guess, right? Yeah, I think the Pelade is here. There we go.
More hunters I need to mop up.
There's a way to get them almost every time. Really? Do you need like an app for that or something?
How many times do I have to kill you until you're satisfied? I ain't leaving this lake. I'll eat and shit it up all I want.
Yeah. Top tier dialogue here.
Want me to fill you with sludge all the way down to your bones, Hunter bro?
Hunter bro. Okay.
Hey bro, did you know? Go show up at this here Shinobazu pond. These guys say they want to freak out humans. So I summoned tons of them. Have a nice trip to hell. With a scream dying in your trash-choked lungs.
Oof. Ah. Great.
Take that!
Ugh. Ouch. Oh, so what was he weak to? I want to say Zio. Nope. Not Zio.
I hope you're prepared.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, the Kaja is fine. Zan? No. I don't know, I'm kind of like trying to... Actually starting to suspect it might be Yagi.
Most unlucky for you.
Because Walter's not using it, so it's clearly the correct choice. Oh, no! Don't confuse my dude who has all the spells. Okay, yeah, he's weak to Agi. See? I knew it. It's like Walter would only have used it if it was like, you know, if he would absorb it or something.
I hope you're prepared.
See? He will never use his one elemental skill if it will actually hit a weakness. Because he's dumb. Also kind of sucks that Agi is my lowest of like whispered skills. Give me a crit. Hey, there we go. Lovely.
I don't want to die. If I die, I'm gonna be purified. They can't clean me, bro.
No, not the shower, bro. Please don't wash me up. I knew a guy like that in university.
That's right.
I didn't know him for long. He's like 13. Is he? I mean, I don't know. Is there like a canon age for what's his name? Peleid? Okay, at least we got like a Zio. Yeah, I don't. Talking about the cleaning. Oh, you mean like the in university? No, he was like the guy was like 20 when I met him. But yeah, like so one of the least clean dudes I've ever met. Ugh. Hey, more levels. Let's. I actually want to put a bit into luck. I did like put a few levels already in it. So I'm kind of thinking now. I don't really remember what luck affects in 4 specifically. So I want to say it's like the chance, I guess, to get like a what's it called? Not like a free turn, like the opposite, like the chance to get like a surprise. It lowers that. Actually, you know what? We live in the magical good times of the internet. Let me check what like it says in stats. Let's see. I guess it probably. I'm not trying to find, by the way. I guess it kind of affects like how often I get smirk on the protagonist. Yeah, I'm just not finding any like a game FAQs thing. Okay, let's see. Maybe the wiki has something to say about this. In Megami Tensei 4. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Game FAQs then. This introduction, walkthrough, challenge, quest ending conditions, enemy bestiary listings, weapons, armors. Is there really no place where it has like the stats even in the freaking best voted FAQ? Wow. Just wow. Combat, smirk, fusion, alignment, demon whispers, characters, and it just like go straight to walkthrough. It's like no one online knows how the stats work in SMT4. Oh, I guess chance to recruit demons, it says here. There's like a poster in like one of the forum threads there That says like luck affects chance to recruit demons, chance agility, chance to dodge. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Well, guess I'm gonna just like go a bit agility though. Oh wait, there was one. Oh come on, it didn't like turn up. So let's see. How strength and dexterity, blah blah blah. No. Status determines physical and magical damages. No. Strength. Magical skills. Okay. Only magic affects the magical damage outputs. 1.5 point more damage for each additional point of magic. Yeah, fair enough. Foundation of the spells. Kaja, Kunda, Pleroma. Yeah. We know all of that. Almighty, Megiddo. I don't see anything about luck though. Oh, there we go. It's like second page. Jesus. Yeah. So I think it's like best to just like go magic and like here and there maybe just like dump a few points into luck and agility just to keep up like some dodge and like the chance to recruit demons. And you know, more smirk is always nice. Also, I think it's probably a good idea to get rid of Kamazots at this point.
Ugh, what is this? It's positively revolting.
Yeah, it's gross.
You take it, Jonathan.
What an indescribable stench! Oh, it's positively dizzying.
See, I remember. You actually get the head.
I'm sorry, Walter. It's too much for me to bear.
I love their expressions, by the way. It's like, Walter's like, really? It's like, ah.
It worries me that our luxurers can't keep their meals down in times like this. Why, this head is a trophy of our victory. I'd hoist it with... I'll let you handle this one.
Yay. We obtained Pele's head. Also, more importantly, let's see what we can... Hey, I can actually do Zelarons now. It's kind of neat as magic demons go. Or like magic-oriented demons go. It's like 28 magic, which is nice. Also helps me get rid of Wicker Man. Let's see. Agilao. Okay. Bufu. Medea. That about does it for the Demon Whisper stuff. Since she's got Medea, I probably won't like heal Pleroma in. And Rakukaja because I don't have that buff on anyone else. Yeah. Okay, we got like at least 3 things to Demon Whisper to the protagonist, so that's good. Also just realized I should probably have checked the apps before doing that because I've got like 40 now. Summon discount is a good one. Sorry, just like the... There we go. So we've got like a few options here. So basically how it works, you get like more unlocks the more you proceed with the story. And then you also unlock new tiers once you buy like the lower tier ones. So Talk XP boost 2 if I buy this, it will unlock Talk XP boost 3, which gives me more XP. And You know, they kind of like get stronger progressively. So skill expansions, demon skill expansions, and stock expansions are usually pretty good to have.
What
Skill
should we do,
expansion
Master?
for learning more skills earlier is probably a good idea, especially for a magic-oriented protagonist. We kind of need like a good, you know, variety of, you know, spells to know. And maybe I'm just like gonna wait one more level to get summon discount next. Just like summon Telarorns. Save the game. How many demon souls do I currently have? This many. So it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'm probably not gonna get like another stock one for a while now. Like there's gonna come a point where I need to kind of like have a few more, like a few like lower level demons with me that just know like healing spells like Medea or Mediarama or something like that, and you know just have them occupy 2 or 3 slots to just be, you know, potions for me. In a way. Oh wait, no, I don't want to exit from here because that just takes you out on the world map in a dead end. I need to find the... There we go. Like over here. Oh, oh that was so close. So yeah, by the way, the game doesn't pause when you look down or up to like interact with ladders and drops. So I was like this close to get aggroed by the demon that was just like following me and probably also get ruined. Okay, now we know where to go though. Also,
What's your pleasure?
do we have any more quests?
I've checked.
Okay, never mind.
If you've got business, here's hoping we both see each other alive again.
So what's my side quest list like? It's like the Wukong, is the 5 Macabres, 6 Tangada Manu, which I don't actually remember like where you fight Tangada Manus. I seem to already have like 5 out of the 6 levers that they need though. So, so it's just like that. There's like 2 quests from Naraku, I think. We can probably go do them after we're done with Kasumi Gaseki. God, Kasumi Gaseki. Why must words be so hard? Ah. So we go give the pellet head to... oh god, what are they called? Kelpies, I think? Let me just check. So yeah, my my RNG quotient for today. Wait. Something's something's not right here. Oh, did I do something stupid? Did I load instead of save? No, I didn't load. Why do I still have like a Lin Unseated? Didn't I fuse it for Zelarons? God freaking damn it. Oh my god, what did I just do?
Hunters I need to mop up.
did I even manage that? Oh no. Okay, yeah, if you need any proof that I'm super tired, this just happened. Also, I probably need to clip that. 53 minutes, right? I keep a note. What happened? Instead of saving the game, I loaded the one just before the boss. And that's not the worst part. The worst part is that I didn't notice for about 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, this has to be a first, even for me. God.
I'll end it thus.
Could have been longer. I mean, yeah, I'm just like, you know, I'm just like going around, and I just like see I have like a Lin and Side in the party, and I'm like, why do I have a Lin and Side? Then I like just fuse it into a Gelarorns. Okay. Yes, this is a thing that happens. Oh, Jesus effing Christ. How, what? Viewers are not helping. I mean, that's like hardly fair to blame it on chat. I mean, I could, but I won't. Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm very, very tired.
Hope you're prepared.
God.
Take that!
That was like such a dumb moment there. Oh. There goes Sandman. Friend is playing American Truck Simulator. He can give up. I mean, honestly, Nocturne is like one of those, like, a bit, you know, one of those games that you, like, if you've not been like into, you know, like the series or like the genre, it is a bit hard to kind of like commit to, like, right from the get-go. So you never ever recommend games to anyone. I mean, it's like one thing to like recommend stuff and like another thing to kind of like make people play them, right? Just played SMT4 and enjoyed it. Well, yeah, but like you have to consider like SMT4 has like it does a lot of things to ease the player in. I mean, yeah, it is kind of like very RNG heavy, but it also like gives you the free revives. It also lets you do Prentice difficulty if you die more than twice. Okay, let's save this time, not load, save. Yes, overwriting the save. Hey, Tuki Einen. Did I get it right this time? Hi, how's it going? How are we doing today?
What should we do, Master?
Like skill of work. There we go. There.
Burrows.
Welcome to the cathedral. Well then, now.
Getting close. Aw, damn it. I'll get it one day. Sometime. God of work. That's nice. Hope you have a nice evening resting. Just missed like probably like my greatest stream moment ever. going through a boss fight, fusion, leveling up, buying ups in this game, and then instead of saving, I loaded the save just before the boss. And it took me 10 minutes to realize. 10-ish. It might have been like more than 10, less than 10, I'm not actually sure. You know, I actually think what tripped me up is I was doing like the up thing, and then let me show you. It's like on the bottom screen. I was like doing the up thing, and then when I came out of the up menu, I just like went like this, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm like gonna save my game now. And because like it's like the exact same screen for saving and for loading. Just like there's like the little yellow text on the top left says save instead of load. Yeah. GG would work. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling very proud of that.
My demons are a bit different.
Also, hey Archie, how's it doing? How? I can't speak. How's it going? How are we doing today? Wait. Oh wait! No, I forgot to summon things. Ah! I forgot to summon things. What the? Why am I doing this? Why? Why am I being so bad at this game? Why? Let's look at the Kamazots out. 25 hours of it's like the new Pathfinder. I have to try a different playthrough. Wait, different playthrough of the same game or like different game playthrough? Oh. Gee, thank you, Tukiainen. Let's see, let's like Marcus and that's like, yeah. Kind of sucks that like the second guy is never around here, but thank you so much. That's like much appreciated. Again, like very generous. Starting a new save. Okay, fair enough. This is like playthrough of, I guess, like different character probably. Yeah, I guess I should be doing like the streamer thing and showing off the emotes. Like one of these, and one of these that Marcus has access to now. But I guess like Wesley too, but you know. And Archie. Oh god, you're like way too kind. Way too kind. Thank you so much. Someone who's here. I mean, I wasn't really, you know, fishing for that. I just like wanted to go on record. I was not fishing for something like that. Nope, still have the bottom screen up. Sorry. Oh yeah, we have like a Zelarons. I forgot about that. Jeez. Yeah, much appreciated. I'm just not in the mood. You know what? Wait, I can just like buy him out? Nice. No. He says, let's just settle this now. I'm just gonna take like a fifth of your money, and then I'm just gonna still put you in like RNG. Is there anything you don't have enough of? Time. Oh, he joined. Fuck my life, he joined. Finally, he's like found one that didn't like rob me blind or try to kill me.
Burrows.
You know, I'm actually gonna be stressing out every time I save now for maybe like the next 5 hours or so. It's gonna be, did I save or did I load? Did I save or did I load? Ah! But yeah, sorry, I was like too many threads here. So yeah, it's like Pathfinder, like American tracks. Yeah. Okay, so demons. Yeah. Hashtag. What was like hashtag just SMT things?
It's your pleasure.
Oh, sorry, just like need to heal. But yeah, this is like kind of like, you know, there are games that just like won't take for you, and again, like SMT4, he might have liked, but you know, SMT4 is also much
It's
more
open, we both
beginner
see each
friendly
other alive again.
because scrubbing it. Yeah, thank you so much again. But as I was saying, like SMT4, he might have enjoyed, but like that one is a lot more user friendly than 3 is. Like you unlock the apprentice difficulty very early on if you are having trouble. There's the whole thing where if you die, you can kind of like buy yourself another continue. There's like the whole like app thing where you can actually buy stuff by leveling that makes it a bit easier for you. Because I haven't actually been buying those, but let me just like show you. There's like a few. There we go. There's like a few options for like lowering the difficulty instead of, you know, getting more utility. So I could be getting like HP and MP recovery, which allows me to regenerate life and mana when I'm just kind of like going around the map. I could be boosting my demons to have better stats every time I level them or so. Could get like bonus item from negotiations. You get like more XP from fusion. There's like a lot of things. And this, I don't know if your friend has used those, but there are also like the DLCs that they added. The what would you call them? Time saver DLCs, I guess. So that was like a thing in the remaster of 3, and it's in 4. It's in Strange Journey, Redux. It's in like a lot of the more recent Atlus games, for example. There's usually DLCs that add like extra maps to the game, which is like extra areas more or less. You kind of like, it depends on the game on how you access them. In this one, they are challenge quests that teleport you to that map. In 3, they are like new waypoints on the travel network, on the Amala network. In Strange Journey, I think you can more or less exit the red sprite to, you know, visit them. It's just like basically maps with like low-ish level demons that all drop items that kind of like, you know, boost you in some way. So there's like a map where the enemies drop items that level you up. There's like a map where the enemies drop items that give you more maca. In this one, there's one that gives you items that give you up points, so you can go like buy all the ups from the get-go if you want to. And I don't know if he's used those. Like, I think at least the SMT3 one, you have to play a bit through the game before you can actually survive in those. In this one, it's like very easy. You just like go fight like pixies from the get-go or something. Got a new phone from the internet. Oh, hey, what did you get? What brand did you get? What like make? Oh. Jeez, like someone's like very. Thank you again. Thank you. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 thanks.
Ah, it's you. We've been waiting.
So it's like one of the weirdest main quests I've done in the SMT series. You basically go get Pele's head, you give it to these guys, and they literally form into a bridge for you to go across the river.
Come now, and please hand his filthy head over to us.
Yeah. Nope. Sorry. Stop screen.
With pleasure. Its stench has been unbearable this entire time.
This is PLA's head, all right. What a pitiful sight you are. Don't you agree, you bully? Hey guys, feel free to do whatever you want with this.
Say what now? Gross. Ah, the demon threw Pele's head into the river. Did they really have to put like the sound effect there?
You've done
That's
us
gross.
a genuine favor. Please let us return it.
Wait, Asus makes Wait, what? They make phones now? What?
That
Cute.
would be good. Would
I
you
didn't
like to
know
cross
that.
over now?
Yeah, I just like want to see what it looks like now. Zenfone 7. Tequila was not the right choice. I mean, yeah, tequila shots are fun, but you kind of have to, you know. Wait, Rogue, as in like Republic of Gaming? We still share by Fairphone? Yeah, fair enough. That is also like an option. So wait though. Asus makes a game. Sorry, Asus makes phones in the same brand as my like freaking mousepad. That's like very. Wow. That's like very future tech, I guess. I don't know, like how. Like very dystopian, actually. Yeah, it's like ROG, Republic of Gaming. That's like. Apparently, they make phones in the same line. It's like such a dystopian thing. This is like Omnicorp or something from like RoboCop. New in the Republic of Gaming series. It's like a freaking like I don't know, like reality show and like diapers and stuff like that. Seriously, we're like headed to like a mega corporation like hellscape. Get your like Republic of Gaming brand like Nutriades
It's formation
and
time.
I don't like what else like car tires and you know watch the Republic of Gaming like documentary series or something on Netflix. Yeah, just like can't get over it. It's like I have it like firmly associated in my head. ROG is like the thing for like mouse pads and like graphics cards and like maybe like a mouse or two. Although I also seem to remember that Razer has a phone now. Motherboards, yes, motherboards as well. Yeah, mine is I think mine is an ROG as well. Although I don't remember which one. Well, anyway. That's like one of the budget ones anyway. According to the map, this place is called the St. Nicholas Cathedral. Demon looks prepared to fight, but when it sees you, it sighs in relief.
Oh, come on.
Ah, it's just a human. Don't freak me out like that. This is the home of the fairies. Okay. Zenfone is fine to you? Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that they're good phones. I'm just like surprised that they actually make phones.
Out of the way.
As well as like all the other things that they make. Oh shit, no. Aggie, not... I'm gonna die now, aren't I? No. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Jesus. Is foldable? Really? Oh yeah, they were like doing like a... Yeah, I remember hearing that they were like there are companies that are doing like a big push for foldable phones. Personally, I'd probably be terrified to kind of like fold it so much that it breaks, but then again, I'm like a bit weird in those things. Man, I'm just not in the mood. Want your life, a whole lot of it. Oof.
Okay.
Later, Psycho. Thanks. God. It's like every demon has taken me for a fool here. All of them. Just like waiting around the corner. Hey, here comes Gregor. Let's go, like, rob him blind. Also, I love the design of the Quicksilver, to be honest. It's like so... I don't know, it's like so out of place with like everything else. Gregor picks up a rock from the ground and hands it to the demon. Shouldn't disturb people's graves? What? What? Want a bead? No. A lifestone? Sure. What do I feel like now? Oh god. Maca. Want a magic incense? No! Like, who the actual hell would give, like, a level 11 demon a mag... I just, like, ran off again. No! Hardly use your phone for anything except text and phones. I mean, yeah, that's, like, the main use, right? Personally, I use mine for, like, yeah, texting and calling. But I also do like a fair bit of like gaming on it. I've got like the what's it called, like the Note 10. I got like a couple of years ago. Oh shit!
Hope you're prepared.
But yeah, I don't really like play like many things on it. It's just like the same 2 or 3 games, I guess. Travel a lot between work and home, so you like to watch movies. Yeah, fair enough. That is like a very valid like reason to just like need something like more per phone. Yeah, I remember you were mentioning that, man. Also, hey, Ghost Rider, hi, how's it going? How was the stream? You sexy looking devil, you. Okay, I just like came by earlier. Yeah, I saw you fighting like what was like the samurai dude, I think. The master something or another. Tokyo Station. Oh wait, this is Tokyo Station. That's right. But he also, it's like, was that like your first stream with like a webcam on? I don't think I've ever seen you with one.
Oh.
The no green screen thingy. Ah, wait. Shogun last boss. No, that's not the one I saw you fight. It was the master something or another that has like the dragons with like the explosives come like through. These were coming a long time ago. Yeah, fair enough. I've never seen you before. Master Yuda, yes, that's the guy. I also hate that you have like a better beard than me. Let me, I just like I said this when I was starting the stream. I should ban you for having something better than this, like scraggly, sad excuse for a beard. Oh yeah, we don't actually have anything to do here yet. I think we need to like go a lot farther in the quest before we have to come back to here. As my beard is well kept. Ha! 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 This is like all like camera trick here. It doesn't. It isn't quite as well kept in real life. It is all done by like special effects and green screens. Like not the entire face, just the beard. This is like all CG beard. Like if you see like I put like the finger here, you can kind of like see that it does like a pixelated like distortion effect. It's time with bearded people with glasses to take over the world. I mean, I don't know. What would we do with it after we took it over, right? You have to think about those things as well. Like, okay, we got the world. Now what? Approve of that. Aha! There's like another one in the bearded Legion. I was gonna say division for some reason. Huh. Okay. Speaking of which, let me save. Beard division, yeah. It's like like imagine a big office where you actually have to like scan your beard to like gain entry. It's like go to like a big scanner and go like. And hear like a voice. User Gregor has entered the. What? Strong power seals the area. Oh. Oh yeah, Kasumi Gaseki. My bad. I think this is the one, right? There's like a bunch of story happening here anyway. Yours is part white. I mean, yeah. Like I said, it looks better than mine, so curse you. Should go on like a 3-year montage with like lift rocks with it and like do like exercises. At the end of 3 years, all of my hair will have fallen off and my beard would have just like grown to enormous things. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I just like keep one because it's a lot better than just like smooth baby face that I usually have. It's like honestly, my like if I shave, I feel that I look like like I'm in my 20s, and that sucks. No one takes you seriously when you look like you're in your 20s. Only grow a little goatee. I mean, this is probably as big as it will grow. Like it might just like get a bit like bushier, but it won't go any longer. I've actually tried. Kind of sucks. There's a game coming out in February called Sifu. When you die, you become older? What? I've heard the name, but I have no idea about that game. Look like 20 when you shave it off. I mean, you can actually see my what my face looks like from like very early streams. Let me just like see on YouTube here. Luckily, I keep a full VOD of everything I've done for the last 5 years. Let me just like see if I have like one of my early VODs. Let's see. Should be like one of my like the SMT streams, I want to say. Also, I'm like way less talkative in those. I just like occasionally go back and watch them a little bit just to, you know, go like, I do actually improve, even though it doesn't feel like it. Yes, I've got issues. Don't mind me. Oh god, YouTube Studio is so bad at like sorting and searching for stuff. Fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna just like Castlevania. Like search for that. Like this one. Yeah, this is like very badly mixed, and the hold on. And the audio is like god awful, and like the lighting as well. Just like see screen capture, like this one. Yeah. The link. I can actually do it like this. There you go. I did have like an intro from the start, by the way, so you wanna tell me how much I suck as a streamer? Here's your chance. Like, how dare I have intros when I don't have viewers? So yeah, if you actually think that my like this is like also something that I did by hand. Like actually no, like the controllers are like ready-made vectors that I bought off of like a site. But like all of like the other stuff, like the animations and all that is like manual. Like check it out. Like look at me like 5 years ago, or like maybe 6 years ago, 5-ish years ago. Yep. Actually, I was actually talking too. Nice. Oh god. And even this one has like a 5 o'clock shadow that doesn't fit at all. Oh, this is so weird. Memory lane. Having fun times with Alucard. I mean, this is like the first game I actually streamed because I like it so much. I think I streamed it like 2 times so far. And I would probably love to redo it again with like the new like setup and lighting and overlay and audio and stuff. But I actually sound like a human person, like a digitized voice because like the very shitty microphone. Who the fuck is that? That's me. Hey, Millie Mage. I was just like looking for like a I don't know if I have like a if I had like a scene which was just the webcam. I think that came afterwards when I was actually like slightly more confident about how my face looks. Yeah, I don't actually have a like a close up, but you can actually kind of like see how I look like without the beard. Yeah, anyway, it's enough for reminiscing. Highlight of the evening shift. Can you see you play? Oh, thank you so much. I look better with the beard. I know. This is why it's never been shaven since that time. I'm not just a beard. No, you're just like don't. You're confusing it. Like this is me here, and like the rest of it is my host. I don't want to use the word parasite though. I'm like more of like a, you know, how would you like use it more politely? I'm like I borrow this body. I'm a borrower. Yeah, that's it. Fix your name. Let's all sign an online petition to get Millie Mage to change his name. Oh, shit. So it's like a fun thing I want to mention here, by the way. So you see, there's like an exit here. The elevator is locked down. Yeah. Oh shit. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Thank you. I'm just like gonna try and like recruiting the Naga again. When you hit it anyway. Towards tomorrow! My bad, you're not gonna... Ah! Can the game stop screwing me over with this? Thank you very much.
Right.
Ah, it joined. It joined. Lovely. God. But yeah, fun fact, this elevator door here is completely optional, and you actually get the key like 5 to 6 hours after this part. And by that time, yeah, I paid him and he joined. Fucking finally. So I think I should probably summon it because we need the leveling. Oh fuck, Millie Mage's handwriting is shit. I mean, I've never seen Millie Mage's handwriting. Oh, thank you again, again. Another 10 bitties. Thanks. Hold on, I need to catch up. Change it to ranged mage. Yes, let's make a petition and change it to ranged mage. I think you go like change.org and do like an online petition. But yeah, normally you're supposed to come this way. The other side, like the other elevator that I like the one that said like was locked down. You don't get the key card for that until like later in the game. And I was actually playing this on the 3DS like a few months ago. Oh, it's like not a few months. Like when we were in Vienna in like August. It's like a month ago maybe. And at that time, I got like the key card and had no idea where I had to use it. And I was like, wait, there's like another elevator there? Because I kind of like looked it up on my phone. I was like, wait, there's a second elevator there. It's like, this game is so bad at like, well, it's very good at making you lose your orientation, which makes it very bad to navigate.
It's another unclean one with an accent equally as thick as the last.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the Sifu trailer. Okay, fair enough. I'll watch that later. It's like a PS4 and PS5 exclusive.
You get what I'm saying, right? Good boy. Go back to the underground district like the good kid you are.
Red Mage, 8-bit theater flashbacks. I remember the 8-bit theater. Oh yeah, we actually have to get him to fight us, right?
Why do you want to know about that? Who are you guys with?
Your last stream hit a record 3 concurrent viewers. Yay! Are you getting your affiliate soon then? Because I think you already have like the 50 followers, right?
You know,
So that means like you need like 3 concurrent viewers and
the
like
boys at Sky said something about angels coming down.
7 different streams in a month, I think.
You're quite stubborn on that point, aren't you? Yes, we came from the surface, but we're no angels.
Bro, it's really them.
Bruh.
Well, ain't that fine. Let's kill them before we wind up dead.
Why does everyone have American accents in a game that takes place in Tokyo? And not just like American accents, but just like
That'll teach you to
very
fear
over the top
Yasuo
American
Kai.
accents.
You run back to the surface and take a message to your god. You don't mess with your Shurikai. Got that, angels?
This unclean one can summon demons too.
Oh, fuck, you spell melee? Sorry, right? When you use it in a
He's
sentence.
manipulating that small, thin box. It seems like a gauntlet for the unclean.
Tokyo certainly is a hazardous land.
Ace Combat. Huh. I've never actually played like Ace Combat before. Oh shit. What was this guy weak to? I think it's Bufu, is it? Oh, it is. Because they idolize Western features. But yeah, I mean, this has had to have happened like on localization, right? I don't think it's like an decision like happened in design, right? And yeah, I know how they really like Western features. It's like why like most like Final Fantasy protagonists after 7 are like very European looking or like American even. I don't know. You know, but anyway, I mean, yeah, fair enough. It does make sense, but it's like so. It just like feels weird. That's all. It's like, It's like something feels wrong here. And I mean, it's fine for like the regular American accents, but I don't know if you were here when we were fighting.
No way. Bro's demon.
What was it called? Like the Terminal Guardian? I did mention that at the time, but like the Terminal Guardian, you actually have to fight in like most of the terminals. On the first one, he's got like a very deep southern accent, kind of like a Texas drawl kind of thing. On the second time you fight him, which I think is like in here actually. Gotta sign off and go to bed. So tired. Oh, rest well, mana. Have a nice evening.
Enough of this. Let's get out of here.
On the second one, which I think is like the one that we're gonna do now, he transforms into like a girl with like a valet accent. She's like, yeah, really,
The accented ones must have their own errands.
you know, kind of like that. It's like very, very, very weird that they become so, you know, the accent is like so pronounced. Oh, Tarukaja, nice. Oh, I can actually pass Tarukaja to the protagonist now that I don't have anything else for there. Nice. I like more utility is always good, and we can actually also fuse the Naga immediately. Actually, let's just like do that.
Welcome
This
to
will
the
good.
Cathedral of Shadow. Well then,
play along with one another, please. I have very high opinions of all the people in chat, so I wouldn't want to, you know, not have them anymore. That makes sense. Have I maxed out Sandman yet? Don't actually know. Let me just like check. Kind of sucks that the game doesn't show you if you've learned all skills on a demon that you're gonna use for fusion. Kind of have to... No, I haven't. So you can actually see on the bottom screen there's like a skill for Sandman that I haven't learned yet. So probably like 1 or 2 more levels will do it. Jueyan needs to learn 1 more skill. Strigoi needs to learn 1 more skill. Zelarons needs to learn 2 skills. It shows. Wait, does it? How did I miss that? Oh god.
Welcome to the well then. Now.
Let me... So let's say I go do like Strix. Oh, well, you can actually access the same screen from here. Okay. So yeah, I didn't know you could actually highlight each component demon on the fusion page. Fair enough. Thank you for that. I had no idea you could do that. Let me see. Maybe Zhang Zhao? I mean, it's like a Naga and a Strigoi, but like the Strigoi, I don't actually care to like learn Life Drain or Mudo. Guess we could do it like that. And what are we passing to the Zhang Zhao? Life Drain, Tarukaja. I mean, I'm learning all of them. I have the slots. Oh, holy crap. Thank you again for the bits. Going to go and visit your friend's stream. Yeah, have a if you don't come by, have a lovely rest of the evening. And again, thank you very much. Very generous. Oh, I can actually make a Moshuvu too. Well, as soon as the Zhang Zhao learns like whatever skill that is, I can fuse it with the Jutun She and make like a Moshuvu. Have a nice evening. She actually learns like Agi and Bufu and Zan and Mana Aid. That's actually really cool. So yeah, it's like I need to level up Mr. Gourdhead here. Like 1 or 2 times. Like this guy. And then fuse away. Also, let me just save. Just in case.
I'll assist you.
Oh, hold on. Let's see, can we recruit? From what I've heard, seppuku is a common thing for samurai. Well then, boy, let's have a demonstration. It's like all the options. Decline. He's like, nope. God, she's gonna attack me. Come on. So bored you decided to talk to me? Hi, welcome boredom. Let's see. This offers 3,385. Wait, do I even I have? No, negotiate normally. Fuck that. I'm not giving that much money to this demon. Battlefield 2042 officially delayed to November. And I really wish I could like get into the like online like shooters like that. Like I know Mammoth plays a bunch of that, or like not 2042, but like 5, I think. Hey, she joined. I know like Mammoth plays like a lot of that, and
Burrows.
you know he seems to have like made like a decent kind of like group of online friends over that, so that's like kind of like interesting. I just like wish I could just like get into one of those games, because like it seems like you play those games, you usually make friends if you can stand like the overall toxicity. Rising. Oh, okay. Got into DRG, that's enough. Yeah, I mean, depending on how you like classify enough, because I haven't played that in like a few months now. I should really like I actually haven't played since they did like the oh god, what's like the update with like the elite swarm. Yeah, I'm just gonna save here because this is like the second terminal fight.
I'm detecting a strong demon ahead.
So yeah, listen to like
Hey,
this
you
accent.
can't come in here. Can't you see there's a domain set up, kid? That's to keep intruders like you out. People call me the... Wait, what the... you again! You just had to come and cause more trouble. You're definitely on my watch list. And you've got to have brass balls to mess with a terminal under...
Oh wait, this is not the one. This is like the next one that like he does like
I'll
a...
bury you in the dark alleys of Nagatacho without anyone knowing you're here.
Well, anyway, it's just like fight the guy. Haven't played much lately there.
For
A bit more
kid
than
like
me,
you,
probably.
I'd better send a whole horde. This one is mostly pretty faces and doesn't pack as much of a punch, but it'll do the job, that's for sure.
Let's see. Agi? Are they weak to Agi in this one? No. Weak to Bufu? I want to say they're like they resist Zio, but I don't really remember.
How about this?
No, they don't. Never mind. Oh. Ah, Gilao. Okay, just like goes on.
Take this.
But yeah, quite honestly, like, it's probably that like Warframe kind of like took up a lot of my time, which is also another game I haven't played for like a week or so, and there's like an event going on at the moment that I should probably stream, I think, at some point, because I've not done any of it. So they, like, for those of you that do play Warframe, they recently released a new Prime, Nidus Prime, and they vaulted what was it, like Rhino and Nyx, I want to say. So there's like this whole event that they're using to kind of like promote that. They brought back an event from a few years ago. Have the Zucchini Demon? Yeah,
Off this easy next time.
I do. I kind of need him to level up so that I can fuse it away though. Plague Star, exactly that one. So they brought an event back from like a few years ago, and there's basically this whole kind of invasion thing happening, and you have to go like do things with like toxins to summon like an infected Lephantis thing, I think. And so far, I think that's the only way to get relics for Nidus Prime, which is the new Warframe that they have out. I really need to go do that. I actually haven't logged in Warframe for like a week now. I think I may have gotten burned out again. Okay, remove Zan. I get like buff Zio and Tarukaja. Actually fuse this guy away as well. Yeah, maybe I should stream that tomorrow, just like to
Looks
catch up
like-
a little bit.
Activating.
Activating scan mode.
This is
Yay!
the Kasumigaseki terminal. I'm going to run.
Yeah, we're gonna run the terminal activation. I'm gonna go heal and save and do stuff.
This is the.
Let's go back to Mikado. Better save than sorry. In this game is like always better save than sorry. It's like you think there's like a 0% chance to die? No, save. It's like guaranteed that the very next corner you turn there's gonna be a surprise fight that's gonna kill you in one turn. It's like this game just like waits for you to drop your guard and then goes ha 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 ha, you die now. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Actually, should we check and see like if Kay has quests? Hey, I'm 6th on Fusion Masters. Nice.
I've checked.
Which, by the way, I don't think it does anything in the
anything
actual
else?
game
Come again.
other than bragging rights. Like, there's no reward to like topping the charts, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure I was top in
Activating
like
transport mode.
one of my saves on the 3DS. But as far as I can tell, it didn't really do anything with it.
What should we do?
Ah, damn it. See, I keep forgetting I have a spear equipped now, and it has like a different attack animation, which is like way slower, by the way. But, I mean, I guess it's got a lot more reach instead, which is fine. But it does take some getting used to the animation length. Hey, Zhang Jiao leveled up. Does he learn the skill now? Nope. Julian does though, which is nice. There's like another one I can fuse away. No one is here. Yay. Which means someone will be here later on. I need to remember to come back and check. Yep. Hey, the
Damn
Demonica.
me! It's the Black Samurai!
No, it's not.
Or is it?
Nope. It's the demonic armor, otherwise known as that one cameo from that one game.
My heart was racing over nothing. I thought we found the Black Samurai.
Ooh.
But it's only the shell. Its occupant, meanwhile, is nowhere to be found.
It's only natural you'd mistake it for the genuine article. These do look very like the armor the Black Samurai was clad in.
Yeah, except that they're not black. They're kind of like more like green-ish, green-brownish, I guess.
Certainly it hadn't occurred to me that it would be so commonly found.
So yeah, I'm not actually sure which game first had like the demonic armors, which is why I'm like very puzzled by
See
this.
here, doesn't this vambrace look
Because
similar to a
like
gauntlet?
I remember they're in like Strange Journey. That's like the main look. It's even on like the cover of the game, the Demonica armor thing. I don't remember seeing it in any SMT games before that, and I don't remember seeing it in any of the spin-offs that I've played. So I don't really know if like this in some way is referencing Strange Journey or something.
It seems to be the same type as me.
So here's like a fun
you can
fact
tell, Burrows?
talking about that. Strange Journey, yeah, Strange Journey, yeah. The Monica, I only remember is like in Strange Journey and this one. I don't remember seeing it in any other games. That's what I mean. But here's like a fun fact. According to like developer like lore, I guess, or something, Strange Journey was originally intended to be the 4th SMT game after Nocturne. So it would be like SMT 1, 2, Nocturne, and then Strange Journey. But because it was coming on the 3DS, on the DS at the time, and I don't remember why they didn't do it. There's like some kind of like obscure, wiki thing that explains the whole thing. But they instead decided to make it like a branch off of like the main story or something like that. So Strange Journey actually takes place in like in a different Amala universe. But you can actually see in the design of Strange Journey a lot of like the DNA of the mainline series. So like the what's it called? Like the combat is like very reminiscent to other mainline SMT games rather than the spin-offs. There's like a similar kind of like structure in that you go through urban areas for the most part. Although in the case of Strange Journey, if you remember from the stream,
Activating scan mode.
like last year probably, that it's like an alternate reality that mirrors like present day Earth. Maybe because it's in Tokyo. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Originally, it was supposed to be like in Tokyo, and like early in development, they had like some of the assets for Tokyo, which is why like Sector Antlia and Sector Booties is kind of like urban landscapes, and then you start seeing like different ones once you go to like God, I think like the first sector in Strange Journey that is not like a ruined city-ish is Eridanus, which is kind of like a divine garden kind of thing. But yeah, like the second half of Sector Antlia is like a ruined city. The entirety of Sector Booties is like again a ruined city. I don't remember what Sector C is called, but that was like an abandoned mall. And Sector Delphinus is kind of like caves, I guess, so maybe that doesn't also fit. But yeah, like the first few areas are very much like could be like
This is a
Tokyo,
battlesuit
I
called
guess.
Demonica, worn by members of the Counter Demon Force.
Yeah, they even like use the same name as well. So I'm just kind of like wondering if if this is kind of like the developers referencing what Strange Journey could have. Karina, thank you. I always forget that it's like Antlia, Bootis, Karina,
Demonica?
Delphinus, Eridanus, Fornius. God, I don't remember what G is, but it's like Sector G something, and then H is Horologium, which is like the last sector. Well, second to last, but
Why does
I
it
was like
bear
trying
such
to
similarity
like remember
to our
what F is.
gauntlet?
I was like F is
Someone
Fornius. It was like G is something.
Is that the best you can say?
Burroughs, can you explain to us what this counter-demon force was to begin with?
Let's see. According to my data,
Bruce, thank you for that.
it's a combat unit established by the government to exterminate the demons that suddenly appeared in Tokyo. It doesn't seem to exist anymore, though.
Well, yeah, the demons won. Clearly.
Suddenly appeared. So there was a
Fornax, yeah.
time when there
Oh,
were
not
no
Fornis.
demons in
Sorry.
Tokyo.
I was
Do
close.
you
Like
suppose the
3
Black Samurai
letters.
is someone from that counter?
Right.
That, unfortunately, I don't know. I don't have any records of their roster.
Hoy! Come see this! I found something fantastic here. It may be a mystic relic.
It looks like there are weapons and equipment that you can use here. You might as well take them.
Hey, upgrades. Obtain Lockstire and Black Demonica.
By the by, Walter, what's that in your hand?
What, this? I picked it up over there. Hoy, Boros. What's this small, thin plate?
It's a key card.
That's an ID card. Must be for opening the doors in this facility.
Sounds important. I feel that I'll only lose it. Perhaps you should hold on to it.
Yeah, I like Strange Journey too. Like if that wasn't clear by just like streaming
Looks
it
like the
all
quest is
like
going
in
well.
one go without any other like games in between. Honestly, if I had streamed that like this year, I would probably be like a lot more consistent with my streams. I really enjoy Strange Journey. Even though I do prefer the music in 4 more than Strange Journeys. So like my ideal SMT game would be like the gameplay of Strange Journey, with like maybe the OST of 4 and I don't know, like maybe the designs of SMT3, like character designs, because like 3 and Strange Journey have like similar designs, but 3's are like more what's like the good word for this, like angular, I guess. They're like less rounded around and like a bit more rough around the edges, which I really like. I prefer like the character designs in 3 over like the Strange Journey, although in 4 they're also quite good, but in like, you know, different style. Okay, now we go in here. Door is locked.
Hey, listen up.
I checked the lock specs against your possessions and found a way to unlock it. What will you do? Yay. Beep.
I have info for you.
It's such an absurdity, the norm here in Tokyo. These mystic relics are such enigmas. Okay, before we do that, though, I want to equip my... Wait, what? What the... Okay. Did the stream die? Oh, this is weird. Okay. Can people hear me or? Okay, yeah, but did the video is up, sound is up? Okay, so my XSplit has frozen, so the preview is not working anymore. Don't see anything wrong. Yeah, okay, so it's just me. So I think my graphics driver may have crashed. So now my preview, even though it's like transmitting normally, I'm seeing everything kind of like frozen up on the preview, and I can't even see like anything like happening at the moment. What a weird thing. Maybe I try like switching scenes. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, it had frozen up. I have no idea what happened. Like my entire PC just like went black for a moment. Like all of the like screens, and now Discord won't load. Huh. Should I be worried? Please tell me my card isn't like doing things. It's like literally like my biggest like worry at the moment, that my graphics card is gonna like pop a gasket and just like explode, because those things are way too expensive to replace now. I have like, well, I have like a general idea of why this is happening. Also, we now look like the Black Samurai. Hey, isn't this cool? We look like the guy from Strange Journey. But yeah, like my entire like thing, like it all went black for a while. Kamen Rider's cousin. I mean, considering that this is like a Japanese property, there might be some like cross-pollination, I guess we would call it. There is some influence here and there, right? Because like you have to assume like all the like the designers kind of like grew up on the same things, right? Kind of unfortunate that like Azumi is like one level too high for me to recruit. Hey, more XP for me. can actually open it with card number 1. Things are scattered everywhere. There is something on the ground. Obtain chakra drop. Yay. Here's like the terminal. Go in. See cutscene. Get saved. But it's like literally my biggest worry is my graphics card like frying up, because I've had it for like 3 years, and like because of all the streaming and all the use that I do out of it, I kind of like hope it doesn't, it hasn't been worn down to the point where it fails. Because even replacing it with the same one, if I can find it, because I've got like a 1060 6GB version. Even like replacing it with like the same one is probably gonna cost more or less as much as I paid to get it initially 3 years ago. It's like so weird, so fucked up. Like it's like, I don't know what the fault is. Like the semiconductors not being like readily available, so production is low, or is it like everyone and their dog like doing Bitcoin mining nowadays? I have no idea why there's like so much like shortage of graphics cards on the market. Maybe it's like a combination of both.
Congratulations on completing the quest.
Yay. But yeah, the point is, if my graphics card like pops a gasket, I'm gonna have like a very hard time replacing it. Well, affordably anyway.
Remind me who this woman is?
It's Gabby.
Walter, how terribly rude. She's Sister Gabby of the monastery.
Oh, Jonathan's got the hots for her.
Burroughs has made me aware of your discovery of the counter-demon force base. I shall continue to look forward to your meritorious service. But I come to you with a message from Abbot Hugo.
Oh god, great.
He asks that you retrieve certain mystic relics. On the occasion that you return to the eastern kingdom of Mikado, please consult the blackboard in Kay's Tavern. That is all. Until we speak next, Blessed Samurai.
Aren't we meant to be hunting the Black Samurai? That Hugo. Now he's outright telling us to find him mystic relics.
She doesn't
Perhaps
look
it really
bad.
was then.
I mean, yeah, actually, she looks exactly the same as the Black Samurai, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like a plot twist later on.
Don't be that way, Walter. Think of it this way. Bringing back mystic relics can only enrich the lives of the people of Mikado.
Well, not really,
I'm
but
certain Abbot Hugo only issues such orders because he has the people's happiness at heart.
Could Jonathan be any more dumb? Sorry, naive. I mean,
Wouldn't
yeah, dumb.
you say so?
No, I'm not so certain.
Do you hear that, Jonathan?
Chaos playthrough. Ha ha ha.
Trust the kingdom too much, and they'll eventually play you for a rube.
It's like, agree with Jonathan, go low. Agree with Walter, go chaos.
I don't believe that at all, Walter. Why, I'd say we have the king and the monastery to thank for the tranquil lives we've always known thus far.
That's quite enough, I think.
Tranquil lives. It's like got like an entire dungeon full of demons underneath the monastery.
The Black Samurai has ties to Tokyo, this much is certain. At least we've made progress in learning that. But there is still more we don't know. If only there was a large town where the unclean ones gathered.
Well, good news there is.
There's a PC here that's... I think you can use it to get some information about Tokyo. Do you want to try? There are a few different files you can view from here. Which one do you want to look into?
See, this is always kind of like puzzled me. You get dropped out of the room as soon as the cutscene is done, and there's still like lore here to kind of go through.
Touch the file 2013W displayed on the panel to open it.
Let's see. Special news bulletin. The full story behind the mysterious counter-demon force. The counter-demon force is a special ops group trained in anti-demon warfare. It was formed under the command of Defense Minister Tamagami. So I think this is actually like referencing previous SMT games, because that's like the whole like counter-demon thing is like a more or less like a common thread in like most SMT games. Like there's like references in the Devil Survivor games under a different name. So basically what you need to know is like a military black ops type of organization formed secretly by the Japanese government to figure out the Like the demon threat. Country A, yeah, exactly. The force primarily consists of former SDF troops and police officers with a few civilians in the ranks as well, which is also kind of like what happens in the other games. Civilians usually being the players, by the way, that have accidentally run across the counter-demon force and are either forced or asked to join. After country A supremacy, Japan's combat efficiency in demon warfare is the second best in the world.
Anything else you want to look into?
I guess it's probably like America,
2013G
something.
displayed on the panel.
It's a log of posts to a bulletin board from 25 years ago. Train stop, what's happening? Hey, it's my girlfriend's birthday tomorrow. Did you see the news? They were talking about demons. So yeah, that's like again, these like lore entries here are more or less kind of like the stuff that most SMT games do.
Anything else you want to look into? Touch the file 2013H displayed on the panel to open it.
The screen displayed the requested file. It is a summary of the demon summoning program. The demon summoning program became famous among netizens in 2012. In most cases, it was installed on the user's PC or smartphone. Once the application is run, the boot up screen shows a message that says your life has just changed forever. Rumor has it that some users of the demon summoning program actually succeeded in summoning demons. Some of those even managed to converse with them. But no one really knows why the demon summoning program was created, let alone who created and distributed worldwide. Again, it's like a very common... Like, if you remember the first stream for Devil Summoner, that's like kind of like how it starts. Like, people find like a mysterious app on their phones that can like summon demons.
Behold my demons!
Which I mean is kind of nice. I like it when they have like some kind of like in-universe consistency with these things. Yep, no, 0. Learn the skill. Hey, learn the skill, we can fuse it now. Resist Elec. Ooh, actually like a nice one. I'm gonna get rid of lunge. Okay, we get like Bufu, Tarukaja. It sucks so much that you can't actually inherit, like, sorry, Demon Whisper passives. That sucks. There's like so many... I mean, it would probably be very easy to make a protagonist that's like way like overpowered if you could like also teach him passive skills. But, I mean, yeah, still, say, I really wish the game would let me do this. Okay, we wanted to do a Moshuvu, but I can also make an Apis which has strength. Wait, in this one it's like a strength demon? Huh. Okay, what does it learn though? It's not that great. Nah. Yeah, I was like excited about nothing. Moshuv is probably like a much better option, since she gets like Tarukaja and has like all the elements. Maybe actually not Zan though. So give her like Bufu, Agi, Mana Aid, or maybe not Bufu. Let's like give it, or like maybe not Tarukaja. Give it like Agi, Bufu, so we can inherit them. Resist Elec, because that means she's got like 2 resistances instead of 1. Mazan, since we get like the AoE thing, and Light Mana Aid. There's like Screw Rakunda and Tarukaja. That's like well rounded. I should probably see if I can buy like more skill slots.
Then I will.
Time for a massacre!
It's like, yay! Time for a massacre! Woohoo! It's like, huh? Okay. It's like, what the fuck kind of psycho did I just summon? I was like, imagine her going, blood of the innocent, yay! It's like, unsummon, unsummon, unsummon. Death, yeah. There's like some of these, like the outside doesn't really match like what they say. Where's like the demon skill? Wait, what am I missing here? Oh, there we go. Demon skill +2 is like 30. Yeah, I need just like one more level. Go back to your Pokeball. Well, technically in this case you have like a thing on your wrist, if you like, you can actually see it there. That's like where all the demons are stored, more or less. Although like in actual like other SMT games, the general hint is that they get stored as like data in a server, and like the terminal is just like used to download that when you need to summon them. Okay, so now we need to go back to Ueno for starters.
I pity you.
I'm gonna try recruiting it. See what my lag is like now. Oh, look, a hunter. This is great. Oh, wait, it's gonna give me a quest? Nice. Ah.
That's a new quest.
Yes, it is. Oh, God. Wait, this one's like way too high level for me. Isis? Bring Osiris' coffin to the client. Yeah, I remember this one. So, this is like actually one of the last ones that I did on the 3DS when we were in Vienna. You actually have to go to Naraku. Go to the 4th floor, I want to say. Get a thing, and the moment you get it, a level... oh god, what level was the... There's like in this series, there's like a black dragon called Set, which is usually very, very high level. In this one, I think he's like in the 50-ish range. And basically, once you get the thing from like the 4th floor of Naraku, you have to make it back to the 1st floor, while that thing keeps hunting you across rooms. And you can't actually let it catch you because that's usually like a party wipe. You can actually run away, but on normal it's like a 60% chance only. So yeah, it's oof. I don't like that quest at all. Say something romantic. I'll kill you. If you want to win a demon over like me, you've got to say something much more twisted than that. I'll give you money if you just leave. I should be giving you Maka. 10 Maka was taken from Gregor. Is he gonna join now? The Lifestone. Yes. Okay, sure. That. I want that. Wait, hand that over. Actually, I'm actually kind of curious what that is. Oof. Okay. Want some of your spirit? No. Lifestone? Yes. 335 Maka? No. Nerve gas? Fuck it, take them all. I don't use that. Ah, it joined. Quicksilver! Oh, shit! Wait! Oh! Okay. Wait, was Porter... sorry, was Quicksilver like higher level than me? Huh. Also, I think we got lucky because it brought in like a replacement that's more appropriate for my levels. So yeah, they will do this sometimes. If you try to recruit someone that's like higher level than you and you actually succeed, they will kind of like spawn a lower level demon that can join you. Because in this game you can't actually recruit demons that are higher level than you. or fuse them. Actually, there is like a way to fuse them if you buy specific apps, but like the default state is that you can't actually recruit demons that are higher level than you in any way, shape, or form.
I'll let you cross the river, and the Ashura guy doesn't have to know. You want to head over that way? It'll cost
Shinjuku?
you.
Wait, I don't need to go
Then
to
come back.
Shinjuku yet, right? Oh wait, I do. That's like the next area we need to go to.
Hello there.
Okay, this is like a place I don't need to be yet. Yet. Oof. Oh god, don't hit weaknesses. Oh, there goes Strix. That sucks. God, that sucks so much. Okay, I can't actually proceed from here. So... okay, it's like the ferry thing. God, it's like so hard to remember what I need to do. Okay, Okoninushi. Yeah, it's like actually for another side quest later on. I think I want to go back to Ueno for now though.
It's you.
Come on. Come on, despawn, please. Thank you. No. I just like want to avoid fights until I go heal, damn it. Just like let me do that. Oh god. Ah, so out of curiosity, what is everyone playing nowadays? As I've actually started doing some like backlog killing on my off days. Like yesterday after I was done like... Well, actually what I was doing yesterday was kind of like proofreading a few like work emails.
If you've got business, then hurry up and spit it out. What?
And... wait, I already took that. What the... More side quests? Quest, okay, that's good.
If you've got business, then hurry up and spit it out.
But yeah, I've actually like tried like starting to work on my backlog a little bit. Now that I, you know, now that like the heat's kind of like gone down a little bit and I can actually think straight for more than 10 minutes without just like melting in front of a PC. So yeah, like yesterday I had to do like some proofreading, so I couldn't really stream. I was done at like about like 10 p.m. So I don't know if I put this on Discord, but I managed to finish Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition last week, thankfully. Because that was like a thing that was kind of like coming for like a few months now. And I actually kind of like powered through this. Because basically like I was trying to like get like all the achievements, right? And what you have to do is you have to like play like a second playthrough. Because the game, like there's an achievement for getting level 30 in that. and you only go up to 22-ish for your first playthrough. So you have to do New Game Plus and do enough of New Game Plus to get the remaining XP. And then when you're at level 30, I also have to do like go do like a whole kind of like combat gauntlet thing for those of you that haven't played it. So I never realized just how much in the way of cutscenes Darksiders 2 has. There's like a lot of times where it kind of like takes control away from you just to show you a few things, and on a New Game Plus that became so infuriating.
All right, bring them out already. No
This like
praise
literally
for you.
took me like 8
make sure
hours
you
to
bring
get
more
through New
vodka
Game
next time.
Plus up to level 30, and like maybe 3 of them were just like cutscenes and the rest was like, you know, the other stuff. Because one of the other annoying things to try and like getting all achievements in Darksiders 2 is that to spawn the secret boss, you have to do 100 waves of combat
This
all
is
in
the
a row,
Ueno terminal.
which takes about 45 minutes to an hour at max level. So
Activating trend.
yeah, not a lot of fun, to be honest. Combat in Darksiders 2 is kind of fun, but when it's just like remixed enemies that you just have to kind of like wail on, not my best gameplay content ever. This stuff, there's a lot of games going on.
We're
Ooh,
here.
have a new laptop, emulate Persona 5. Oh, nice. It's just like the regular or like the royal version. Like what you want to play changes weekly. Yeah, I do that too. That's like I have like nearly like 200 games installed at this point, and it's like everything, every one of those is games that I've played previously, but I never actually, you know, got all the way to the end of. And this is like what I'm trying to do now, not buy and not install any more games if I can help it, and kind of like whittle down the backlog a little bit. Oh, vanilla, fair enough. But not the original game. That's nice. I got like full like platinum on the original Persona 5. I really want to play Royal though. And yeah, like when I started Persona 5, I more or less kind of like binged on it. Like I'm like talking like on the weekends I was playing like maybe 10 hours a day on it. And that was like just a bit before I met the missus. So that's like my last major kind of like obsession. Run really well. I mean, yeah, there's like a lot of PS3 games that run really well nowadays. Like Raiken streamed Demon Souls, and that kind of like worked quite well as far as I remember. I need to go to Kay's Tavern.
Oh, welcome.
But yeah, unfortunately, once I was done with Darksiders, I thought I could keep going with this kind of like combat brawler exploration thing. And I remember that I had started ages ago Castlevania Lords of Shadow and never finished it. Hey, Jungle Robot, hi, how's it going? How are you doing today? So yeah, MGS4 as well. But yeah, I did the very stupid thing of forgetting why I stopped playing Lords of Shadow to begin with. That game is shit. It's like pure. I don't like. I have like some very mean things to say about Lords of Shadow.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
I'm not very pleased that I have to. I want to finish it at some point. Like I have it all started on my backlog.
Is there anything else? Come again.
It's like the most generic hack and slash thing I've ever played. It also is like one of the like most badly done combat bits ever, because like basically what kind of like annoyed me for the most part is that it's like very very linear, even though it tries to give you the illusion of exploration, and it fails. For like a fully 3D game that came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3, Kojima also worked on that game. Yes, I know, but I choose to blame Mercury Steam for it. It's like a fully 3D game where the camera angles are fixed in each location. So you can't actually rotate the camera. It's always gonna be fixed someplace. There's no camera control at all. And they have the nerve to put enemies that actually exploit your inability to see your surroundings by constantly having them spawn outside your line of sight, behind you, or like behind obstacles. And you can actually see them, and usually they have like some very bullshit kind of interrupt attacks, I guess. So the combos that you kind of have aren't very functional because you have to interrupt them every little bit to kind of dodge. The enemies have very poorly telegraphed tells, so you can't really reliably avoid them. Yeah, they do the opposite. They do a lot of opposites to Bayonetta. Lords of Shadow is in many ways the exact opposite of Bayonetta, especially quality-wise. Like, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people love that game. I just can't see why. So, like, primarily, like, the biggest initial issue that I have is that the combat is it somehow manages to be both boring and infuriating at the same time. So, until you have played a few of the game's chapters and have gotten enough XP, you only have, like, 2 or 3 combos that you can use, plus, like, some, like, light and dark magic bullshit that kind of augments your attacks. But because it's, like, so limited, it's only good for, like, maybe 3 or 4 seconds of each. And they have, like, this whole thing where they encourage you to build combos without getting hit, because that will give you resources to replenish that magic, which gives you an advantage in combat. Which is, like, all like, fine and well. Except that the enemies usually can't get stunned, so they start their attack cycles even while you're wailing on them, with attacks that are supposed to give you space. And they attack you from off-screen, so you don't really have, like, much indication outside of, like, sound cues to dodge. There is very little in the way of, like, grace periods, like, especially when you do finishing moves, especially when you do combos, especially when you do aerials and stuff like that. The enemies don't even, like, give you a chance to start those abilities, and it's, like, very common to get stun locked in that game, to the degree at, like, some point I literally started yelling was talking to a friend on Discord. I literally started yelling. I was so mad and just, like, dropped the controller down. And I've never done this before. I've been playing games since I was maybe, like, 8, 9. So it's, like, maybe more than 20-ish years, and I've never raged at a game before. Well, maybe, like, Edna and Harvey, but that's, like, a point-and-click game, so I didn't have a controller. But yeah, I would not recommend that game to anyone. Wasn't a big fan of Bayonetta. I mean, in certain ways, I'm not a big fan of those games either. I like them, but I'm very bad at them. And considering that, like, these, like, spectacle fighters kind of encourage you to be good at them, to, you know, because they keep grading you over your performance in combat. For me, at least, like, both Devil May Cry and Bayonetta and maybe, like, the God of Wars to, like, a lesser degree, became a lot more enjoyable to me once I stopped trying to get best scores. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, the moment you kind of, like, get into the headspace of realizing that the scoring is kind of meaningless, at least, like, on a first playthrough, it becomes a lot more enjoyable, especially Bayonetta. I had, like, the same problem with you, like, a few years ago, but I revisited it last year and I actually managed to finish at least, like, the first playthrough. Once I kind of, like, realized that I didn't really need to get, like, S ranks on, like, everything. But yeah, Lords of Shadow is like a very bad example of that kind of game. I would not recommend it to anyone. And they do, like, the other annoying thing that they intentionally make you replay levels to get like, upgrades and stuff. And to that point, it keeps giving you pop-ups that say, you are not strong enough to do this, come back later when you've got a few upgrades. It's, like, such a dumb thing. Like, why would you do that? Also, why would you lock specific secrets behind, like, resource-based upgrades? So there is a thing in the game called light magic and dark magic, right? In Castlevania, Lords of Shadow. And basically it's a toggle you toggle light magic with the left bumper, and you toggle dark magic with the right bumper. And while those are active, your attacks get boosts. If you've got light magic enabled, your attacks heal you. If you've got dark magic enabled, your attacks do more damage. Also, there are some doors in the game that you can only open if you are currently channeling that type of magic. Which means, since magic doesn't regenerate, if you've been doing like chapters as you've meant to and kind of like trying to use your energy up so you don't die, if you kind of like drain, for example, from yesterday, there's like a door at the start of chapter 2/3, I think, or 2/2, where you actually need to use dark magic to open the door. I had previously been playing to progress the story, and I was out of dark magic. So I had to go play a level, get magic, then finish that level, then go to 2-2 and open that door because it was at the start, and after that it kind of like locks you out of it. And that's like so dumb. Like Metroid, like the original Castlevanias figured this out. Like the upgrades can unlock stuff without having energy in them. The energy is only for the combat aspect of those upgrades. It's like so infuriating. Especially because it has like such a restrictive like checkpoint system as well. So you actually have to collect stuff and then finish the level for the stuff to get saved. There's like a thing where you get trials in each level. There's like a challenge you can do in each level, but you can't do it on your first playthrough. You have to finish the stage at least once for the trial to get revealed. And even if you do the trial requirements without having the trial unlocked, it won't register them. So you are forced to play the game like the level a second time to do. And to cap it all off with the restrictive checkpoint system, the annoying combat, the stupid way they handle upgrades, and like the whole Metroidvania aspect of it, you still need to what's it called? You still need to oh god, I forgot what I was saying. Upgrades, combat, replay the levels. It was like the other thing. There's like one more thing. Yeah, you still need to go play each level multiple times because there's also branching paths in the levels. Like it's like so many fucked up design decisions that clash with one another that I don't really get why people love the fucking thing. I despise that game so much. I hate it for existing. I don't know why. That was a rant. Thank you for joining me. Good night. But yeah, Metal Gear Rising is probably like the best example, mainly because of how they use the whole like party thing. So in typical spectacle fighter games, I think it's like Jim Sterling calls it that. I'm just kind of like stuck. In normal games, you usually have like a dodge button, and the parry in dodge and parry in those games is usually you have to time it just before the attack lands. You either dodge out of the way or just like block it, so that's like a parry, kind of like Dark Souls, right? In Metal Gear Rising, the way to parry attacks is to attack attack yourself in the opposite direction. So if they're slashing towards you, you have to slash into them to parry at like the correct timing. It's like a very small change, but because it ties it into something you're already doing with attacking, it makes combat feel more fluid and more frenetic. You're not like interrupting your attacks to block or to parry or to dodge out of the way. You're like literally doing your combos as you are parrying at the same time. And that's like such a nice thing. And also like the bullet time kind of like slashy ninja mode thing is also quite cool, especially when you use it in boss fights. And the soundtrack is amazing. It's got like this like punk rock kind of very cool vibe to it, I guess. Plus it's the only game where like in the tutorial you actually climb on missiles to slash a Meg in half. So yeah. The Rules of Nature. Yeah, that's the one. That's like the boss battle thing, right? Although I will say the final boss I didn't really get that much. I think I kind of like stumbled my way through it. But the fight against Mistral and what's his name? Sundowner? Right? Like the red samurai guy. Sundowner, right? I think that's his name. Those are like amazing fights. But yeah, the final boss is just like, it feels very, I don't know, obscure to me. You really don't get like a lot of tells in like what to do. You probably have to just like go read a guide or something. Yeah, I made your way through. I think that's what happened with me, but on normal. I'm not very good at these games. Maybe I should stream like Metal Gear Rising at some point. You know, play an actual good spectacle fighter and just like send like Lords of Shadow to like go fuck itself. I hate that game, seriously. So if you've not played Lords of Shadow, please don't. Do Uncle Grey a solid and don't give Konami money for that pile of shit.
This is the new. What should we
Wish
do,
him Jer
Master?
had good voice acting. I mean, I do love the German scientist guy, like the upgrades dude. There's like ich liebe Kapitalismus or something like that. It's like his catchphrase or something. I do like that guy. And I mean, actually, it's like one of those rare games that the villains all have like better voice acting than the main cast. It's like Raiden, nanomachines, yeah. Yeah, I remember the last boss. It was like such a fucking weird boss. Like I remember like the plot twist that introduces him also comes out of nowhere. Friend of yours loves Mistral's theme. Yeah, I mean, it's like a very good theme. Like and Sundowner's theme is also really good. What's it called? Like the I also like one thing I enjoy is like a small spoiler. One thing I also like is like the what's it called? Oh fuck. Did I save at any point? I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. There's like one chance to flee. Chance of escape 0. I'm dead. Blade Wolf, exactly. Oh no, not Blade Wolf. Hold on. Blade Wolf is like the robo pubby thing, right? Get SMT. Yeah, I know. I wasn't paying attention. I think we saved though. That should be fine. I think Strix can probably carry the fight though.
I'll end it thus.
That's fine. I won't get SMT today. Wait, consult? Demons are too busy talking amongst themselves to attack. I've never had that happen to me.
Take that!
Okay, yeah, we survived. Barely. Let's go back and heal. And, you know, actually summon proper stuff in the thing. I was like too busy ranting on Lords of Shadow that I kind of like forgot what I was doing.
It's your pleasure.
Also, speaking of ranting, I think it's like past midnight. Oh, yeah, I should call it. Just like set it up for like tomorrow. I got like all the quests. I got all the quests, right? Quest, let's see. Hunter Tournament Prelims. The Secret to Durable Clothing. North of Ueno. Orcus Blood. Okay. Wind Turbine Generator. Powered Cable. So yeah, all of these like recovery quests here from Hugo. These are just like you kind of like find them while doing Demon Domains. So it's not like that annoying. There's like a few grinds here that we probably need to do. I'm not gonna be doing all of the side quests anyways. It takes like way too much time. But you know, I'm gonna like be doing a few of them. So, okay, before I save, let me summon a few demons to have a full party. Get the Telarons and the Moshuvu. Go save, save, save. Oh, yeah, I think I got it in my head now. I want to do Metal Gear Rising at some point. Maybe just like do MGS3. Well, it's like nearly October now, so I'm gonna start doing like the horror stuff. Maybe like on November. Yeah, somewhere in like November, maybe I'll do like MGS3 and like towards Christmas I might do like the Metal Gear Rising. I don't know if I'm gonna like do a full stream of it because I'm not very good at the game. And also I probably would get like way too distracted by chat to actually be good in combat. Well, mediocre in combat. I would never be good in combat in that game. I really don't know how people get like full achievements if it kind of like requires that you do all levels on like SS in like the highest difficulty. It's like, geez, like how are people like so good at that? But yeah, I think that's it for me for today. Again, thanks for tuning in. I'm pretty sure Melee Mage is still streaming once again, so I'm just like gonna go bug him for a bit. Thanks again for everyone dropping in and saying hi. I spelled it wrong. No, I didn't. I never spell it wrong. It's always right, correct, and very accurate. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go say hi to Melee Mage, who I have no idea what he's doing. Art probably, or something like that. And yeah, I'll see you all around tomorrow, hopefully with more of this. Have a lovely rest of the evening. Bye bye.